Other Nigerians, apart from lawmakers, also reacted to the Speaker leaving the PDP for the APC. Speaker Aminu Tambuwal's defection to the All Progressives Congress is a development that had implications that stretched beyond the walls of the National Assembly. Naturally, the People's Democratic Party made known its position on the matter that same day. The National Working Committee of the party sent out a press release after meeting with party leaders in the House of Representatives concerning the defection of the Speaker. According to the party, after a thorough consideration of the matter, the NWC came to a conclusion that the Honourable Speaker, as a responsibly elected officer, knows full well what is needful and honourable of him, since his new party is in the minority. Meanwhile, the chairman of the People's Democratic Party's Governorship Forum described the defection of the Speaker as a justification of suspicions over Tambuwal's unfaithfulness while he was with the PDP. According to the governor, members of the PDP had always suspected the Speaker of being a member of the All Progressives Congress, pretending to be in the ruling party. Governor Pabio, however, told journalists at the party's National Secretariat in Abuja that he expects Mr. Tambuwal to do the right thing, having defected to the opposition party.
We have always suspected that the Speaker of the House of Representatives was a named a PDP member, but in action an opposition party member. And so what has happened today is a culmination of what we have always suspected all along. And I do expect that being an honorable member, which he is an honorable member, and I would expect that as a man of integrity, he knows the right thing to do. That he was elected on the platform of the PDP, and today he has defected to the opposition. And there is no crisis in PDP, there is no division in PDP, so the law is very clear, and the constitution is very clear. So I want to wish Alhaji Tambuwal very well in his new party, and also urge him to do the needful, which is obeying the rule of law. And I don't need to speak more than that, but I would expect that as an honorable member, he will do the honorable thing, which of course meaning clearly that even with the defection, that the APC still remains the minority in the House of Reps. And of course, it is the majority party that produces the Speaker of the House of Representatives. That's why I said I expect him as an honorable member, even without prompting, to do the right thing. So we wish him well in his new political party.
Lawyers have also been reacting to the defection. Senior advocates of Nigeria, Mr. Adeboyega Awomolo and Mike Ozekome, agreed that the Speaker's defection has no effect on his position as the Speaker. According to them, he was elected Speaker by a combination of his colleagues from different political parties and can remain there at their discretion. As such, the People's Democratic Party has no local standby to ask that he vacates the seat as a Speaker of the House of Representatives.
Well, there is no constitutional provision that when the Speaker leaves one political party to another or for another, then he automatically forfeits his seat. The issue is highly political. It's more political than legislative or constitutional. What is provided for in the Constitution is that no member of the House of the National Assembly should decamp to another political party different from the political party or news platform he or she was elected. But the same Constitution, however, made a proviso to say, provided that there is no division in the political party or news platform, that member contested the election. In other words, if there is a full division and the party can be shown to have broken into two or to have merged into another political party and ceases to exist in its original form, then a member can move. So it is not an absolute something. So the Speaker can still retain his seat as Speaker of the House if, like Mongo Park, he very creatively navigates his way through the sharks-infested House of Representatives as it is now.
How did he become Speaker in the first place? He became Speaker at the pleasure of his colleagues of the House of Representatives. And if tomorrow they don't like him again, they will give him notice, we don't want you again. He either vacates voluntarily or they remove him. So it has nothing to do with his political alliance. In any event, he was not the candidate of his political party. So the PDP has no locus.
Welcome back to the Gavel. Now we're still looking at the major event that occurred during the week, that of the Speaker of the House of Representatives, Aminu Tambuwal, leaving the PDP for the APC. Now, barely 24 hours after he left the PDP for the APC, the Inspector General of Police ordered for the withdrawal of the security personnel attached to the Speaker. Now, as expected, this did not particularly go down well with many Nigerians. Watch. October 28, 2014. The Speaker of the House of Representatives, Aminu Tambuwal, defects from the ruling PDP to the opposition party, APC. It was a move that surprised no one. There had been rumblings in the polity that the Speaker had since pitched his tent with the APC to further his ambition of becoming the next governor of Sokoto State come 2015.
Honorable colleagues, before I hit the gavel, may I say this to all of you: the passion to extend provisions of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, and having regards to the development in my home state, Sokoto State, I wish to hereby formally notify all of you of my membership of the All Progressive Congress.
As predictable as lightning after the rain, floodgates of reactions trailed the decision of the Speaker to jump ship.
We had all along known and hoped that this day would come.
We will forge ahead as a party, and we will be able to manage the situation clearly. I don't think we have really lost any big day.
Well, there's no constitutional provision that when the Speaker leaves one political party to another or for another, then he automatically forfeits his seat.
Speaker Tambuwal's defection from the PDP to the APC was a glorious moment for the APC. This was the biggest fish, so to say, to be caught by the party. And to truly rob their victory in the face of the ruling PDP, the chairman of the party, Chief John Oyegun, in grand style, presented Speaker Tambuwal to the APC at the party's convention on Wednesday.
To the glory of God, come May 29th, 2015, we shall sweep away. You get the message? We got it.
But in a duel between two political gladiators, it is expected that the other side would pull its own counterpunch. And the counterpunch came barely 24 hours after the Speaker dumped the ruling PDP and joined the opposition APC. The Inspector General of Police ordered the redeployment of its personnel attached to the Speaker of the House of Representatives. In a statement signed by the Force Public Relations Officer, Mr. Emmanuel Ojukwu, it stated that in view of the recent defection by the Speaker of the House of Representatives from the PDP to the APC, the Nigeria Police Force has redeployed its personnel attached to his office. In an interview with Channels Television, the Special Advisor on Media and Public Affairs to the Speaker said he met a huge shock when he arrived at the home of the Speaker on Thursday morning.
We woke up this morning to come to the Speaker's house planning for a trip. Unfortunately, the convoy vehicles were withdrawn and we couldn't find the security details attached to the Speaker. The security details are at the gate. They stay there 24 hours. We come to work, they are still there. So, something is really amiss when you come in the morning and you can't even find them. But what we do know is that there are standard procedure of security being in the Speaker's house by virtue of his position being the number 4 citizen of the country. So when you come in the morning and you don't find the security people there are two things. One is that the life of the Speaker has been exposed to danger, and two, the people who ask those security to leave their duty posts are actually doing what we call an affront to the constitutional authority in the country.
Meanwhile, The Office of the Speaker of the House of Representatives has officially reacted to the redeployment of the Speaker's security details. In a statement, it said what the Acting Inspector General of Police has done, therefore, has no basis in law, including the 1999 Constitution, which he has cited. It is a brazen act of crass impunity, gross constitutional breach, and contempt of court. With the defection of the Speaker of the House of Representatives, Aminu Tambuwal, from the ruling PDP to the opposition APC, one wonders if this is the beginning of the travails of the Speaker. This new development also brings a new dimension to the rivalry between the PDP and the APC in the House of Representatives. Yes. Now, we also had reactions from people online on Facebook and Twitter on the decamping saga. Now, here are some of the messages and tweets we got from people. The first one is from I Am Shola at Gavel, Abuja. And she says, I think it's about political interest, but I'm also looking forward to the fallouts and court cases. Another tweet was from UN Club 2010, and it says, different calibers of people have been defecting from one party to the other. Is that a big deal, he says, for Tambuwal? It makes the politics more interesting. Another tweet is from City of Gold 07, and it says, it's a welcome development. Cross Captain ain't new to us at all. He should also continue as Speaker because the PDP did not elect him. Now, that's all the messages and tweets we can take for today. Thank you very much for sending these messages and tweets, and please do keep them coming. Now, this is where we draw the curtains for this week's edition of The Gavel. If you have any views or opinions on any of the issues discussed, please email us on thegavel@channelstv.com. Thank you for staying with us, and see you again next week.